You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to the hood table one more again. Welcome to all my hoodies. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe to the hood table if this is your first time showing up in my chat, and get ready for this review of Ruthless. A lot of us has been waiting, anticipating, dying for the new season to start. So let's jump right into it because I do have 3 reviews to do, okay? So make sure you watch them in order because I got season 2, episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3 that I'm all uploading tonight. And for season 3, I'm going to do that one live with you guys so we can discuss it. I mean, episode 3, I'm going to do it live with you guys so we can discuss it all together. So make sure you tune in for that tonight as well. But anyway, let's jump right into this review. Again, we're on Ruthless season 2, episode 1, and it was titled The Outhouse. And Tyler Perry, I just got to say real quick, he ain't playing with us this episode. Shoot, last season, and, things progress, slowly. And then every now and then we was like shocked by certain things. This season, he ain't playing with us. So anyway, on episode 1 of season 2, we started back off with Lilo being bludgeoned to death by Oliver. Oliver was beating the shit out of Lilo, wasn't he? I was like, he's dead already, Oliver. He's dead already. You done did good by Lacey and a few others, okay? But will this backfire on him? Will Oliver find himself at the mercy of the highest, Daikon, or anyone else for that matter? We shall see. We shall see. But instead of Lacey being happy about the news of Lilo's demise, she was terrified. She was petrified. Come to find out, Lilo is the son of the senator, one of the senators. In fact, all the men who raped Lacey were senators. I was like, well, I'll be damned. I knew Lilo was bad, but all this time I just knew that he was just, a bad probation officer, turned pimp, turned drug dealer. He got a real 9-to-5, but he just needs more money, just greedy or whatever. But no, him and his daddy and a whole bunch of other senators is all into some bad shit. And not just, the senators that who all knows who else is involved? It could be some judges, police officers. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But for right now, we know that Lilo's father and other senators was all involved in that, with Lilo when he took Lacey and all the things they put them ladies through. Oh my God. But anyway, you would think she'd be happy, but now she's just afraid. She's afraid to be around him. So she's like, I don't want to be involved in this at all. She don't want to be nowhere near him. So she bounces on him, leaving him there like, I did this for you, boo. I did this for you. And all I could think of was, Lord, have mercy on Oliver. Lord, bless his soul. Let us pray for his safety, or at least that he remains safe and untouched. But anyway, moving on to Daikon and Elder Mother. Now, Daikon paid a visit to Elder Mother, Marva. I always call her Elder Mother. But she's been hearing that he's been hearing that she's been flirting with his men, after everything went down, with Clark and everything. So she opened her door because he was banging on the door and stuff. And, Elder Mother she still considers herself having all this clout and stuff. But I don't know if she has any more clout left, because in the beginning of season 1, everybody was like afraid of her, terrified of her. Now they just be talking to her like she ain't shit but some old woman, some old nosy woman, perverted nosy woman, by the way. But anyway, she opened the door like, don't get that throat of yours snatched out of your mouth for telling people, having people running around talking about I be doing things to them little boys. Of course, she denies doing anything wrong. And not only that, she threatened to tell the highest that Clark was trying to sleep with all the women on the compound. It wasn't her messing with the men. It's all Clark. And did she really call Clark a goat? And call Daikon a cunt? Mother ain't no joke. She ain't no joke at all. Y'all was so done when she slammed that door and said, yeah, cunt. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Daikon was just like, stay away from my men, Marva. Just stay away from my men. Will she? I don't think so. Now, as far as Ruth and the highest. So the highest and Ruth, they done finally slept together. But that was immediately followed up by the highest breaking down in a fit of tears and rushing her out to leave. I was like, damn, girl, what the hell do you got between your legs to be having them men all shaking up like that? I mean, Daikon, who used to treat her like shit, is now hooked on her. And now she done broke down the highest, broke him down to crying after sex with her. But evidently, that was not it. It was something I would have never imagined. The highest explained to Ruth how when he was younger, his mother used to force him to have sex with her. I was like, what the hell, Tyler Perry? See, I told y'all Tyler Perry ain't playing with us this season. He started off like, what? His mama did what? Mm-mm. I mean, as if it's not enough perverted shit already going on in this show, right? But then when it comes to Ruth has her way with people, especially with men. Like, her ass needs to be a counselor, a therapist, or something. The way that she can always make somebody feel comforted, feel more assured of themselves, But do y'all think she was really putting 20 on 10 when she told the highest that he's the biggest that she's ever been with? Now, I know she was trying to comfort him, but she is going to have to check out Oliver. If for nobody else, for me. Because from what I heard, Oliver is actually the biggest on campus. But, child, I was like, Tyler Perry, you done already showed us Daikon. We done seen what Daikon's working with. So the least you can do is show us what the highest is working with. For Ruth to say something like that, or at least show us what Oliver, I would really... Okay. Let me get off of that. Oh, Ruth and Joan. Okay. So Ruth, after leaving the highest in much better spirits, she was stopped by Joan, the accountant. Joan wanted to know if Ruth had said anything to the highest. On this compound, it's really hard to know who exactly to trust, and because of that, Joan has to be sure that Ruth is not going to snitch on them, especially since Ruth was in the trailer with the highest for quite some time. So yeah, Joan, she had good reason to assume that Ruth was probably in there betraying them. Still yet, Ruth had to put her in check for questioning her action. She's like, girl, I am your elder. Watch your tone. Watch what you say to me or what you accuse me of. Ruth didn't take it too well at all, how Joan was basically accusing her of being a backstabber or maybe being up to something else. But then after putting Joan in check for basically accusing her of, being up to something in that trailer, Ruth was approached by River, who wanted to know how it went with the highest. Like, what happened? What went down? Did you leave him full and satisfied? But of course, she's not allowed to discuss what all happened in the trailer. Still yet, she wants to know everything that will be discussed about her in the trailer when River visits the highest. And again, Ruth, she can be petty at times. That's why I like Ruth. She is so petty sometimes and so ghetto and hood, But River actually thinks that Ruth is playing into his plans. So teasingly, she tells him, while shimming away, she was like, you keep thinking that. Keep on thinking that. Keep on using that brain of yours. I was cracking up. I was cracking up because I know if Ruth didn't have that robe on, you would have seen her whole body shimmying like, you keep on doing that. She was waving her little finger in the air. Like, now y'all know she used to be a dancer, so she probably like, But River responded with, and you just keep on keeping that ass nice and tight and right for the highest. But I don't know. Is that gonna be her first and last time with the highest? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But as far as Oliver and the other elder, elder mother Agnes. While walking back through the compounds, Oliver was approached by Mother Agnes, and I was like, what the hell are all these people doing up so damn late? Like, usually around that time, it's lights out for everybody. Ain't nobody supposed to be walking around on the grounds, besides the guards, that is. But when asked where Lilo was, Oliver said he's still in the outhouse. Oh, he's out all right. But not at the outhouse. He's out of breath, out of life, and out of sight. Sydney got a chuckle out of that. I'm like, at first I was like, what the hell is she laughing at? Because I had almost forgotten how at the end of last season, Elder Mother had put some laxatives in Lilo's food. Remember how his stomach was just a gurgling, just a churn and gurgling and bubbling up and everything? He had the severe bubble guts like crazy. And now, thanks to Oliver, he has no bubble guts. He has no guts at all. Child, Oliver was just slicing and dicing. But as far as Joan the accountant, the Highest and River, Joan was escorted by River, to speak with the Highest regarding their finance. Apparently, they have 75 companies that are owned by the Rakadushis that they send money and donations. So their money situation is a bit more complicated than I had thought. I don't know how many people or how many organizations they owe, but he told her, to go ahead, send a minimum amount, for and to hold off on the rest. But Joan was looking at him like, are you sure? What are we going to do after that? Because she knows that if they don't pay up, somebody will come for them. And I suppose those somebodies are the people that Lilo was speaking of. But he's dead. So I don't know who exactly is coming for them, but I'm sure somebody is going to eventually show up questioning where the hell is Lilo and where's our money. So after hearing that, the Highest told her, tell Yancey he has to hurry up and get those buses up and running by Monday. Both of the buses, that is. So I guess the kids, they about to go on a little field trip, y'all. They about to go on a little field trip. I feel so sorry for those kids. I really do. But anyway, River and the Highest, again. Did y'all see how the Highest face lit up when River asked him how to go with Ruth? He was so like it was wonderful. It was great. He had truly enjoyed their little romp around the bed. Y'all, the Highest had gone from being depressed and crying his eyes out to being on cloud nine from the kitty cat. And I'm sure part of that was also, though, from hearing how Ruth was saying how great he was and how big he was and everything. So to celebrate that, he had River cut him some lines of coke that he can snort on up his nose. And from how much he be snorting, did you see all those lines? The Highest, he has definitely earned his name. I no longer think that he's the Highest just because he thinks he's like just all that, more powerful than anybody or whatever. But it's probably because he be just getting high off his ass. That's what I'm inclined to think. Inclined to believe. But as far as Ruth and Tally, being concerned about Ruth, asked her where has she been. To which Ruth replied, speaking to Elder Mother. But why did Ruth lie to Tally about seeing the Highest? Then she told Tally to wait to hook up with Yancey, the mechanic. Like, is Ruth the only one who can flaunt herself around, who can flirt with people? Is she the only one who's qualified enough to use her body? I don't know. Ruth is doing everything on that compound that she should not be doing. But Tally can't even sneak some damn custard out the kitchen. Ruth's like, oh my God, you're going to get caught. You're going to get disciplined. You're going to go to the punishment. Put the custard back. Put it back in the fridge. Like, Ruth, really? Anywho. Malcolm. This whole situation is crazy. Andrew, Malcolm, Sarah, and Mac. First of all, do y'all believe that the highest will fall for the okie doke that Sarah has indeed been killed by Andrew? Mac had taken some pics of Sarah, for the news station, of Sarah sprawled all over the floor in a pool of fake blood, as if she's been murdered. And yeah, it was a nice little setup, but will it fool the highest enough to keep Andrew as a member of the cult? But more than that, just imagine you finding out that somebody was sent to murder you and you have to fake your own death. Like, how disturbing would that be for anyone? It definitely would be disturbing for me. But in this case, Sarah was like, are we done here yet? Or can I go now? So she can, continue on with her affair with Malcolm. She was like, okay, I'm dead. Okay, next. But when it comes to Andrew, Mac asked him if he was okay to go back to the compound. In other words, bruh, are you sure you haven't been compromised? Are you with them or are you still working with the FBI? Because it sure isn't clear enough where or who he is with. However, Andrew assured him that he's good, even though Andrew is on assignment, while his wife is cheating on him with his co-worker. He told Matt, you don't have to worry about me. I'm good. I'm good. But on the other hand, is Malcolm good? He's like dead set on continuing his affair with Sarah, regardless of what their boss Mac had to say. Not only that, but Malcolm is also ready to protect Sarah at all costs. That is, if the cult comes looking for her, to ensure that she is dead. Mac, he was looking at Malcolm with so much disgust. Like, you low down, nasty mother, shut your mouth. Like, he warned him that, Andrew, do you ever think about Andrew maybe possibly coming back and whooping your ass? But no, he ain't worried about that. He ain't worried about that. So, should Malcolm be more concerned with the cult? Or should he be more concerned with Andrew? Let me know what y'all think. Now, this elder mother, okay. While Clark was standing guard outside his trailer, Elder, she demanded that he interrupt the highest from his meditation so that she could speak with him. But is Elder Mother losing her clout? Now I ask y'all that again. I really need to know what y'all think because I don't know. But as far as like an elder, what I do know is that she is childish. She is childish as hell, threatening to tell the highest that Clark has been flirting with all the girls, when in fact, we all know that she's the one who's really flirting with people and messing with people. See, the thing about it is, she's doing stuff to people that they don't want done to them. So that's different. Even if Clark is trying to sleep with all the women, right? He ain't going around, assaulting them, just taking it. That's what she's doing. She's just taking it. But yeah, she was big mad that Daikon now knows what she did to Clark and to some of the other men, and still believing that she is favored the most by the highest. She warns Clark to never, don't you ever tell any more lies on me again, boy. I love how she calls people boy, because if she tells it, Daikon won't be able to protect you. She's so messy. She's so messy. I don't want no old messy ends. But her elder mother, dismissed herself from Oliver, from Daikon. Oliver looking to see if Andrew has returned, which he hadn't. And he was also wondering, was Daikon, actually behind, like, the whole thing here is with Elder Mother has no idea where, okay? But I was wondering, was Daikon actually behind Oliver killing Lilo? Like when Clark, see, some things I be missing. This one, like when Clark asked Oliver where's he been, he said he was handling something for Daikon. So did Daikon tell Oliver to kill Lilo? I mean, from the looks of it, Lilo was killed in a fit of rage, in a fit of passion. It's like a passion crashing. But was murdering him in the plans all along? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. And do y'all think Daikon is in fact jealous of that old young boy, William? Because it appears that way to the highest, who told Daikon, jealousy does not suit you well. Okay? You need to stop that. You need to stop that. You have no reason to be jealous. But the highest was literally as high as a kite. You know, when he was telling him that, assuring Daikon that he cannot be replaced by anyone, neither male nor female. And per the highest, although he loves, to spend time with both Daikon and William, they are two totally different, separate people. Because again, they don't look at each other as men, or they just look at each other as people. So things about both of them that he really enjoyed, and I guess, and probably a whole bunch of there too that he really enjoyed, including now. But anyway, then he goes on. Hey, perhaps Daikon need to spend more time with Ruth. And I was like, oh no, he was basically telling Daikon that Ruth and him has been lying about sleeping together. Okay, I was like, Lord have mercy. I would hate to see what happens if the highest gets absolute proof of their situationship. It's probably gonna be hell to pay for both of them. But anyway, y'all let me know about that. Now, Joan, and the elder mother, other Mother Agnes, while getting the money together to pay their dues, Joan inquired about Lilo's whereabouts, and smiling, Agnes, she informed her how, remember, Elder Margaret had put a little something in his food, but damn, they was like, how much did she put in there? Because he's been gone like all night. This man been on the toilet all night, or in the outhouse, or wherever. But I mean, ain't nobody literally on the toilet all damn night with the rugs. I know that's what they thinking. But I was like, ain't nobody gonna check on the brother. Ain't nobody gonna make sure he got no tissue. I mean, boy. But yeah, so thanks to Elder Marber, his butt might be there for days. That's what Agnes said. But was it just me, or do you also believe that Elder Mother Agnes might be stealing from the offering plate? She might be stealing from the pot, because she was like, what I do with all the money? And Joan was looking at her like an innocent little church girl, like she couldn't understand how she could even think such sinful thoughts, like how you could even fathom taking from the offering plate, as if everything they're doing on that isn't sinful. Okay? I'm like, child, the last thing you should be thinking about is somebody stealing that money, okay? With what the highest is doing and what everybody else is doing to the kids and all the. But anyway, anywho, finally Joan went outside in search of Lilo, by the outhouse. And instead of finding Lilo, she ran into River. Joan wanted to know if Ruth had revealed to the highest their plans of escaping, to which River tried to assure her that Ruth is actually on their team. And evidently, while Joan was accusing Elder Mother of, her sinful thoughts, she and River have already made plans to steal money. In fact, Joan is wondering why the hell River hasn't managed to get a hold to all the money that they need to escape. And I'm like, well, damn, how much money do y'all need to escape? Because Joan, they've been planning this for months and months and months and months, and they still ain't got the money. I don't know. Or is it River? Do y'all think River is the one that Joan should keep her eye on? I don't know. I know I'll be reaching sometime, y'all. I know I'll be reaching. But River just seems a little suspect to me. He always has seemed a little suspect to me. Like, is he in fact planning to steal all the money and then bouncing out on them? I don't know. Have y'all thought about that? Or am I the only one? Let me know. Okay, but let's talk about FBI agent Brian and the sheriff. Now, first of all, I would like to say, for a white man, an old white man living in the hills per se, he should definitely understand why calling a black man's son is offensive, very offensive. Instead, he told Brian, "You're young enough to be my son. I mean, what's the big deal, But anyway, instead of going to the cop, the sheriff decided to go back to the station, first regarding, the cult, because I don't know. I don't know why. And neither does Brian know why. Like in the code, what is it exactly that the sheriff that has the sheriff so shaken up? Like, is he scared of them? I mean, even if they don't have any backup, because that's what he claimed. We don't have any backup. But even if they don't have any backup, is it something else altogether? I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. What y'all think? But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. But he still insists, that they head back to the station to regroup. I don't know, to make some other plans, come up with another idea. I don't know what the haps is with that. I really don't know. But anywho, y'all let me know what y'all thought about episode 1, and make sure y'all watch my review of episode 2, and then join me later tonight live so we can discuss episode 3. And don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you haven't already subscribed. Stay safe, be blessed, always remain vigilant, and don't forget to keep it hood. Bye.